but doing less helped me gain clarity.
The more you stay consistent with that, then you'll be able to build on that habit.
Do less, but do it more consistently. Think of rest as like you're scheduling a meeting with your future self. It exemplifies the topic of what we're talking about, which is less is more. You don't really need a lot to stand out. So happy New Year to everyone that's watching this, man. Welcome back to the page. I'm just sitting here waiting on my boy Tim. We're about to hit the gym. But since I'm waiting on him, I decided to just keep reading this book that I started reading. It's called The Way to Win. Tim's actually part of the group as well. It's a group of us guys just reading this, and then we get together and talk about it. But we got to read all 38 chapters by next week, and I'm on chapter 8, so. But yeah, today we're going to talk about how doing less will actually help you be unstoppable in 2025. So let's talk about it. Success isn't just about how much you do. It's about how well you do the right things. 2025 is time to shift from doing more to doing less with purpose. I used to cram my schedule thinking I was being productive, but doing less helped me gain clarity, confidence, and results that I didn't think were possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this book, but we'll talk about it when Tim comes further. All right, so my boy Tim is here. The topic for this video is basically how doing less can be more. We're going into the new year. Most people have set up New Year's resolutions, clog up things that they have to do, write lists of things they have to do. Yeah. But like, in my opinion, I think doing less could actually help you do more and achieve more in the new year. So,
100%.
I want to know what you think and like.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's my whole philosophy to fitness. It's like, you got to do what you could be consistent with. Because at the end of the day, like, we all have big goals and like aspirations, but if you don't break them up into chunks and like really systematize how you're going to achieve it by breaking them into smaller things, like, you're not going to achieve those big goals. And especially in the gym, it's like everyone, like, once they start working out, wants to be working out like 7 days a week. But like, that's just not realistic. Exactly. It's like, at the end of the day, it's like you have to do what works with your schedule. So if you know you can commit to 3 days a week, if that's the max you can do, then commit to that. And like, if you know you can't do 2-3 hours in the gym, commit to 45 minutes, commit to 30 minutes. Right. Like, do less. And then like, the more you stay consistent with that, then you'll be able to build on that habit and develop it. And then like, it'll become easy for you to spend more time and like do more. But like, you got to start small. Everyone's got to start small.
Nah, I agree. Tim's the fitness guru, so he goes to fitness, but we're gonna break it down more into more than just fitness. It can apply to every aspect of your life, right? Facts. Fitness, finances. When we're saying less, we're not saying like your goals have to be less. It's just the steps you take to get there can be less, right?
Because if not, it's overwhelming.
Exactly.
It's like, you gotta start from somewhere and then build from there.
All right, man, let's get this workout in.
Let's get it, bro.
All right, guys, so where we leave off I think it was me and Tim, man. We're about to hit the gym. We had a killer push session, man. Shout out to Tim, man. Every time I work with him, man, he be going hard. So shout out to Tim. Yeah, we left off talking about less is more, man, and basically how simplicity helped me gain clarity, helped me gain confidence. It really just helped me achieve my goals, and I'm trying to do more of that in this new year, right? Today's fit of the day, oversized t-shirt. Pretty sure it's from Boomerman. Adidas shorts, and just some tights. Yeah, this is honestly symbolizing the topic for today, which is how simplicity can lead you to success. Pull day today, so we're gonna start off with some underhand pull-ups to target the biceps. Point number 1, stop doing what you're supposed to do. Success isn't a checklist. Stop pleasing everyone, stop chasing trends, and start caring about the things that you care about, right? So for example, in the gym, you don't have to do every single exercise you see on YouTube or on Google, but you focus on the things that work for you. And then that could also lead to other aspects of your life, finances, your health, dieting, relationships. Like, don't chase trends. Simple it down to the things that you find that work for you, and then just work on that. Point number 2 is replace hustle with flow. Hustle culture teaches us to grind nonstop, but that could lead to burnout. So for me, I like to flow, and that usually happens when I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I'm creating content. Helps me to just relax and focus on the things I need to do for the day. Try that, and then you'll see that it'll help you be less drained during the day because you have a state of time where you're just sitting there and focusing on the things you need to be more productive. All right, so point number 3 is the power of strategic quitting. Sometimes success comes from knowing when to quit. So whether that's a relationship, that's a bad habit, or even like a career path that you're no longer willing to embark on anymore. Quitting frees up space for what really matters in your life. You know, knowing when to quit helps you to do less but succeed more. I know in this year, man, I'm really trying to figure out the things I need to quit. You know, I definitely have some habits that I need to quit in order to achieve my goals. There's some relationships or friendships that I probably need to quit. You need to know when to quit. So learn the power of quitting. All right, so point number 4, prioritize rest as a power move. What I mean by that is don't look at rest as you're being lazy. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is actually where growth happens, right? Just like your muscles need to rest so you can build more muscle and build more strength, your mind and your body also need downtime to recharge, right? So here's how I like to think of it. Like, think of rest as like you're scheduling a meeting with your future self. So you're resting now so your future self can be more recharged, more fresh, and better in every aspect of your life. Let me know what you guys think about it. All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about point number 5, which is do less, but do it more consistently. Big changes don't come from doing everything at once, right? They come from small, consistent actions over time. So for example, for me in the gym, trying to make some gains in the gym, right? It comes from going to the gym consistently 4 to 5 times a week. That's what the building on the consistency is what's gonna change that in my body, right? Or like, you know, part of my goal this year is to save more money, you know? It comes from small, consistent deposit into my savings accounts that's gonna make that big change, right? Or anything else that applies to your life, man, your diet, anything you can think of, right? It comes from small, consistent actions over time. Just think about that and you'll do well. All right, this week's fit of the week is just a simple, minimalistic, all black fit. It exemplifies the topic of what we're talking about, which is less is more. You don't really need a lot to stand out. An all black fit speaks for itself. The way you carry yourself will stand out, you know, your confidence, you know, your character. Yeah, that's it for this video, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys find useful in this video, what points you guys are gonna implement, or what topics you're not. But yeah, just have a discussion, man. I appreciate everyone that's watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next video.